Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for a deep dive into something kind of unexpected?
Yeah, should be interesting.
We're talking about Ubisoft today.
Ubisoft, okay.
And, this was a company, think back, right? Like late nights, Assassin's Creed, epic battles,
Hmm.
Far Cry, just those big, sprawling worlds that they used to create.
Yeah, for sure. Some of my favorites.
And this article we're looking at is basically saying that they might be on the verge of collapse.
Yeah, I mean it's a wild time in the gaming industry right now. Like
Yeah.
nobody's safe it seems like, and Ubisoft's definitely caught in the middle of it.
So what happened?
Well, they've had a string of, I would say, lackluster game launches recently.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed Mirage, for example.
Right, that just came out.
Like reviewers are saying it just felt kind of empty compared to some of the other like massive open worlds that are out there now.
Yeah, like what? Give me an example.
Baldur's Gate 3, for example, it's just, getting tons of praise for how much there is to do and all the choices you can make and all of that.
Okay.
And then you got Skull and Bones, which has been in development hell for what seems like forever now.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's just like they're struggling to keep up with what players are looking for these days.
So it sounds like innovation or maybe a lack thereof.
Yeah.
Is that really what's going on here?
It seems to be a big part of it.
Because I feel like if they're not putting out those big, temple releases, what are they putting out? Like, is there anything coming out of Ubisoft?
Yeah, I mean, they're still putting out games, but it's like they're afraid to take any risks.
Okay.
The article even mentioned that they canceled a bunch of smaller projects that were actually looking really promising
What?
just to, like, focus all their resources on, you guessed it, another Assassin's Creed sequel.
Another one.
Another one?
Oh my
Like,
God.
they're stuck in this loop of just churning out the same old stuff, and it's just not working anymore.
It's interesting because I feel like we've seen this story before. I
Right.
mean, how many companies, not just in gaming, have we seen kind of, I don't know, rest on their laurels a little bit too long? And
Right. And it's tough because, like, they were on top of the world for so long, and it's
Mhm.
like they forgot what got them there in the first place, which was taking risks and trying new things.
So can they turn it around?
It's a good question. The article says they basically need a complete overhaul, like their whole approach to making games.
Okay.
They have to remember who their audience is, which honestly I'm not sure they even know anymore, and start making games for those players instead of just chasing trends.
So what are those players looking for, in your opinion?
Well, quality over quantity, for one.
Okay.
Like, players are savvy now.
Right.
We can tell when a game's been rushed out the door or when it's just a cash grab. And honestly, I think players